Hey, I am Goddess Cree. I am back with another divine message. All right, so I hope you're having an awesome day today. I had to take a couple of days, a little break there, dealing with some a small sinus infection, but everything is well. So let's get into it. The angel number is 10 for today. This is closing an old cycle, standing on the edge of an exciting new growth. Spirit wants you to step confidently in your new chapter. So today is also blue moon in Sagittarius. So with this blue moon energy, Spirit is asking you to take a calculated risk and step into your personal truth. Trust in your intuition over logic. It says take a leap of faith and be intentional with your thoughts. So we have angel number 10, which is confirmation of stepping confidently in your new chapter. And then the blue moon energy wants you to step into your personal truth, trust in your intuition over logic, and take this leap of faith. So today, your thoughts should be very intentional. Okay, we want to make sure we're thinking positive things. We're setting positive intention on what we want for the future. Okay, things that we deserve, things we are working hard for. All right, so let's check the energy. Okay, what does the collective need to know about today as far as the blue moon energy is concerned? Let's see. What is the message? Endings and closure. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. We have change of perspective. What else? Celebrate. Okay. Anything else? Okay. We have possible, likely under the bottom. Let's get one more. Invoke and momentum. Okay. So, excuse me. All right. So, let's do a recap. Today is angel number 10, which is confirmation of an ending, stepping into your new, okay? Stepping into your true, authentic self. Not only that, is blue moon energy. This is setting intention. This is taking a calculated risk. So we're not jumping into something all willy-nilly. Spirit wants you to have a seat. If you need to get pen and paper and write down what you see for yourself in this next phase, in this next chapter, do so. So this is definitely an ending. This is a close. Spirit wants you to look at things in a different perspective. We'll change your perspective here. And then we have celebrate. And then we have invoke and momentum. So your momentum is about to pick up. So once you write down, write down your goals, write down what you feel like you deserve, okay? Write down what you want to see change in this new chapter for you. Positive, beautiful steps forward, okay? So once you do that, you also have to believe these things are going to happen. Remember, we can't ask Spirit for anything if we do not believe this is going to happen for us, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's check tarot. We have the Ten of Cups under the bottom from a pre-shuffled deck. So this, once you set your intention, once you change your perspective, it is definitely time to celebrate with the Ten of Cups here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that, okay? So this is going to be your happy forever after. This will be stability and security for you. harmony and abundance. And then we have the Ace of Cups that's just literally popped out here. This is also this is a new beginning in relationships and romance, love, and happiness. This is conception. This is fertility. This is celebration here. So that is doubling down. The Ace of Cups is doubling down on celebration, which is up top. So we now have 11 cups on the board, okay, which is divine. So 11 is significant for someone, okay. What else does the collective need to know about this blue moon energy for today? Besides setting intention, we have the Three of Cups, which is definitely a gathering. There's about to be a social gathering. There's about to be a union with a partnership here. Okay, we have a total of 14 cups on the board. This is balance. So there is definitely balance coming in. This is moving forward. This is invoke. This is momentum. Wow. So we're definitely moving forward here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So I am talking to someone that is a business person. This is someone with high social status. There is definitely someone that has healed themselves and they're working towards their success. Someone is working towards their prosperity. With the star on the bottom. So this is someone that has healed themselves. This is someone that is cleansing out, and this is definitely a renewal. You have listened to your spiritual team. Your dreams are about to come true according to Spirit with the star here. Wow. We also have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is definitely a confirmation of building a business. This is mastering your craft. This is definitely a commitment here. I love it. So with this blue moon energy, Spirit says this is definitely a ending, a closure for you. Spirit wants you to change your perspective. It's time to celebrate, and they're about to invoke your momentum is about to seriously pick up. So Spirit says hold on and trust yourself in this movement. You're moving forward. Trust yourself. So remember, the blue moon energy says step into your personal truth. Trust your intuition over logic. Take the leap of faith. Be intentional with your thoughts. This is what lies ahead here. Be intentional with your thoughts. Nurture your thoughts. So remember, you have to be able to water your own grass before you can water anybody else's. So focus on your grass. Water and nurture and heal yourself. You have that power to do so because you are the magician. Okay. All right. So let's see. Shuffle deck. We have the world, the new cycle, the completion, fulfillment, success after a quest. Okay. So we have the world under the bottom here. Let's see what else does the collective need to know about this blue moon energy. They are definitely walking in success. Have to hone in and control those thoughts. We want positive thoughts. We want to set calculated intention on what we want for the next chapter in our life. Okay. We must not forget we are still in Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, where there are many endings and closures. So So this is confirmation of that as well. Okay. All right. What else does the collective need to know? We have someone wants to apologize. We have apology here. We have forgiveness. Okay. What else? We have fate and fortune. So the wheel of fortune is definitely changing or moving in your favor. There's an end to karmic cycles. This was a divine intervention and a divine detour. When it comes to apologies, you can forgive people depending on what they've done. Okay? You forgive them, but you have to move on. We have a timing card here. So something's going on in summer. It says activity, goals, progress, life force, energy. Okay? New terms. So there is definitely going to be a change in summer. What else about this summer? Excuse me. So Spirit says be open to receive, be receptive. There is going to be generosity and gifts. There is going to be assistance from the divine. Wow. We have North Node energy here. So someone is stepping into their destiny. This is fate. This is evolution. This is finding your life path, karmic cycles, and rewards. So this is an ending of karmic cycles, and you're stepping into your rewards because you made it through. So there is always a series of tests, okay? And sometimes that's what you have to look at life as. A series of tests. You pass the test, you move on. If something happens, it's not meant for you to hold on to it. You have to move on. Things happen and you move on. So we have apology, forgiveness. Someone wants to give you an apology, you accept the apology, and then you move on. Okay? It doesn't always mean that person is meant to stay in your life. On this path, sometimes we're meant to bump into each other on this path. It does not mean that we are meant to stay. It just depends on the situation. You have to listen to your intuition when it comes to things of that nature. So if you pay attention and if you look at how all of the cards are placed, at the top it says ending and closure. Then we have the Ten of Cups, which is your happy ever after. At the bottom we have apology and forgiveness. That is also closure. That is also an ending. Okay? That is acceptance. Okay? That is having compassion, hearing people out, and then letting things go. So Spirit says after the apology, after the forgiveness, there's something fated that is going to come through. So that's why Spirit says change your perspective. So this could also be looked at another way. Spirit says this could be looked at another way. This could be looked at as this apology and forgiveness could be a start of something new. Okay? So you can look at this as closing it out. You can look at this as closing out old emotions. Or this could be closing out old relationships. Okay? It just depends on where you are in your timeline. So Spirit says the change of perspective is going to happen. Okay? And then we have to look at the Ace of Cups is also here. Okay? Which is talking about a new beginning, a new perspective. This also talks about a new relationship and happiness. And then we have fate, the turn of the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay? And we have the timing card. So the timing card says something's going to happen in summer. There's going to be progress and moving forward. This is going to be a life force energy. This is going to be new terms. Celebrate. We also have the Three of Cups that landed under the celebration card. Okay. And then we have invoke and momentum. which is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. She's the healer. She is taking care of this. That energy takes care of the new beginning before it is released. So this is talking about someone that can nurture the business, that can get it off the ground. This is the momentum, okay? And this is star energy. This is having the faith. This is having the healing. You are cleansing. This is definitely a renew. So I am talking to someone that carries the star energy, okay? All right, so it does say in summer, someone needs to be open to receive because you have stepped into your North Pole. Your North Pole, okay. Your North Node energy. Okay, y'all, I'm on that medicine, so North Pole. You've stepped into your North Node energy. This is your destiny. This is fate. So remember that in your birth chart, you do have a North Node and a South Node placement. There is a zodiac sign in those placements. Find out what your zodiac sign is. That's the energy that you're going to be moving in, okay? So there is something definitely fated here. Spirit wants us to focus on ending and closing cycles, changing your perception. I don't know why I can't pronounce that today. Like I said, it could be the medicine. Could be what we got going today. We in the blue moon energy, and we also in Pluto retrograde and Aquarius, okay? So changing your perspective, and celebrate. There is about to be momentum moving forward. Okay, so let's see. I ain't gonna hold you too long. The medicine's kicking in. Let's get a clarifying life situations card. Let's see. What else does the collective need to know about this blue energy? So someone has something beautiful to look forward to. Okay, whether this is a new relationship, this looks like a new relationship, new business, new partnership. There's going to be a celebration. This is a business-minded person. You are the star, baby love. Okay, you are in your destiny. You're in your destiny. You're in your North Node. Spirit says stay open to receive. There's definitely something going down in the summer. Okay. Let's see. Can we get a message from Clarifying Life Situations? One message. On the mend. Okay. It says, on the mend, it says, be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Okay? So, excuse me. This is definitely an ending and a closure. Okay? So, Spirit wants you to be compassionate, be kind to yourself as you set your new intentions to move forward in this blue moon energy. Okay, let's see. Let's get an angel message. We have joy and contentment, and then we have manifestation. Okay, all right. So as you're being kind and compassionate to yourself, as you mend your heart from all these endings and closures, change your perspective. You are about to celebrate because things are about to pick up. This is going to be joy and contentment for you, and you manifested all of this with your positive energy and controlling your thoughts. Okay? All right, so let's see. Who does this resonate with? I didn't want to hold you too long. I wanted to pop on and check this blue moon energy. This should resonate with a Taurus, okay, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Scorpio, a Pisces, an Aries, okay, and a Virgo. So we have Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, and Virgo. If this is not one of your signs, this may be in your birth chart. So once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Click the like, subscribe. Let me know if this resonates with you. I hope you have an awesome Sunday. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.